Good morning. Welcome. I'm Liz Magill, Dean of the Stanford Law School, and I'm delighted to welcome you on this early, beautiful morning in Palo Alto. On behalf of the school, I'm just delighted to kick off this conference once again. As I know you know, we have a lot of scholars at the law school who work on issues of relevance to this conference. Patent law, digital copyright, cybersecurity, online dispute resolution, the architecture of the internet, just to name a few. And these folks, Paul Goldstein, Mark Lemley, Barbara Van Schevick, Jan Martinez, can't understand fully the issues they think about in the depth they need without engaging with practitioners who work on these issues on an everyday basis. So we're incredibly proud to be a convener of this conference and to gather you all together to have you learn from each other and us learn from you. I do want to take a moment to thank Mark Lemley, Roland Vogel, where are you, Roland? Roland, and Nancy Easterbrook for their incredibly hard work in putting this conference together. And I want to extend a special thanks to the affiliates of the Law Science and Technology program for partnering with us to support programs like this. I'm now going to turn it over to Ian Ballon, who's at Greenberg Traurig, also on the panel, this next panel, and is the director of the Stanford Center for ECommerce. So thank you for coming, and I hope it's a very productive day for you.
Thank you, Dean. On behalf of the Stanford Center for ECommerce, we are delighted to have you here today. This is the 11th annual e-commerce best practices conference. When we started 11 years ago, most of us accessed the internet on computers. Today, of course, we mostly access it on mobile devices. 11 years ago, we still use CD-ROMs. And 11 years ago, e-commerce was a very broad term that encompassed a much broader range of things that the term today covers in the view of many people. But as you'll see from our agenda, when we use the term e-commerce, we're really talking about internet law and digital media. And we've got a very full day, a very packed day. We hope you'll be able to stay right through the wine and cheese reception tonight. And for those of you who cannot attend all of the sessions, since many of them are multi-tracked, you'll be happy to know that we are going to make them available on the website, so you'll be able to see them as well. If you are interested in getting involved in the Stanford Center for ECommerce, please talk to me during the course of the day or reach out to me afterwards or talk to Professor Lemley or Roland Vogel. We are constantly looking for new blood and looking to get people involved. So if you're excited by what we're doing here today, we'd love to get you involved. I want to thank particularly Roland Vogel, who is really the brains of the operation and is modestly standing in the back of the room. Roland has done an amazing job in organizing the conference, and we wouldn't be here today without his good work. Let me turn it over very briefly to Bill Cosden, who is going to say a few words on behalf of our co-sponsor, the Bay Area chapter of American Corporate Counsel. And indeed, we would not have had the success that we've had over the last 11 years, including today, without the co-sponsorship of Bay Area ACC. And I should also thank all of you for coming here so early in the morning, because we are sold out today. Again, for the third year in a row, we've had to turn people away, including speakers. We're going to have about 320 people here today. Not all of them are in the room right now, but you'll be glad to know the most important part of the next panel will be in the first 10 minutes. So by getting here early, you really get that extra value. Bill?
Thank you, Ian. This is intended to be the Zen part of the welcoming, and Ian's already touched on it. For all of you who have been so stressed about all the different tracks and how you're going to see everything, thanks to the beauty of uploading to the internet, you will be able to see every session. You won't miss anything. It's been a joy for the Bay Area Chapter of Association of Corporate Counsel to have been involved with this wonderful conference, and it's, if nothing else besides all you learn here, it's just an opportunity to reconvene with colleagues that maybe you don't see, but once a year here. It's great for that. And to emphasize not only the importance of and significance of the subject matter and the insights that you gained today, we really like to emphasize the personal part of it. This whole conference started at a reception here 11 years ago. He and I saw each other. We chatted for about 30 seconds. How you been? How you been? What do you think about a conference? That's a simple genesis of how this all came to be. So we really encourage you to enjoy all the panels and stay to the social hour as well. Thank you.